Hello again, Strokwap, and welcome back to my stream. It's another day of me streaming, and tonight it will be Borderlands 3. I've just had so much fun today experimenting with an Iron Bear build that I kind of felt the need to play more on stream, experiment with some different Iron Bear setups, because I did not expect Iron Bear to have that good of a damage after the buff, and it definitely is worth it. So yeah, I'm gonna try different types of content with different types of builds. First off, I wanna try the current build I uploaded today, the Moles of Steel build, with this mod, because I was not using this mod and I wanna try it without a deathless. I wanna try stacking up a lot of cooldown, so uh, sadly I do not have the perfect relics. For my preference, so I'm not sure what exactly to use. Maybe a Snowdrift would be okay. Snowdrift Victory Rush. I want something with cooldown reduction. I just want to see how the cooldown reduction can be done. So let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I want here. So ideally I would have Elemental Projector Victory Rush with cooldown reduction. I don't have that. I might check in my other characters, but first off I want to change this one skin so I can tell her apart from my other Moses. Head. Alright, we want for an Iron Bear, what do I want? This is quite nice. Let's use the Mad Mouse. And then skin wise, I'm not sure what to put. Let's see, I've unlocked quite a lot of those. Alright, let's use Teal Appeal. Alright. Yeah, just wanted to make sure I can tell her apart from my other mouse, so I'm gonna put some stuff in the bank so we can have some room to loot items. Things that I don't feel like I would be playing right now would be definitely this one. Probably I'm gonna get rid of this one and this one, even though they're nice splash damage weapons. I'm gonna get rid of this outsourcer. I'm gonna get rid of the Luda for now. Some of the oh, actually I wanted to test this shield. I'm not gonna test this one though. I don't need this one. I'm not gonna test out to bear right now, but I'd rather keep the mod with me. Alright, 28 out of 40. Plenty of room to loot items. First of all, let's get rid of this and maybe replace it with... I can have triple Katsman build, why not? Now I want the cooldown reduction, so I'm getting rid of the transformer, getting hot food stopgap. Because that's another shield with cooldown. Let's see if I've got another shield with cooldown somewhere here. Shields with cooldown. This is what I'm looking for right now. Cooldown reduction, cooldown reduction. I want to test this one, by the way. So those low capacity shields I don't want. Front loader, I want to test the front loader as well. I don't think anything else with cooldown reduction. This one, but it's very low damage and low shield, so yeah. In the meantime, kill the wisp is something I want to test with this build. So basically, a lot of splash damage stuff is what I'm gonna be testing. I did have a carrier somewhere around here. I actually never played with a carrier for more than just testing it, so maybe now it's the best time to test one. And if anyone wants to join me, feel free to as well. Alright, I think that's settling it for now. I wanna check the kill of the wisp. So basically I'm gonna need to do a lot of changes. I'm gonna need to do a lot of changes with the deathless with the bloodletter being out of the way. Now I would really need to use another type of mod, anything that's not deathless. Quickly gonna check some of my other characters for a relic that is preferably elemental projector victory rush. I'm gonna check my Zanes. I think my Zanes have some of those. I think this Zane would have one of those and I can just spare it for now. He might have Snowdrift Victory Rush, that's still gonna be fine, even without the Elemental Projector, as long as it's a nice Victory Rush. So this one is Snowdrift Victory Rush, as I was suspecting, but not cooldown reduction one. I really want the cooldown reduction one. This gives me corrosive damage though, so it's pretty nice. But I'm gonna quickly check my Flux, or actually let's check the Amara. Damn, it's so hard to know what's in which character sometimes.
Robotic Beastmaster, home planet unknown. Just a siren.
Check my Amara. This is Commander Planetoid, really not suitable. This is nice though, Transformer with on action skill and cooldown reduction. What else is left there to check? I'm gonna quickly check this one, unsorted storage number 2. Now with this Big Bang space, most of those unsorted storage characters have been emptied.
Glad to have you
to
back.
a certain extent. this one doesn't have what I need.
A covert, a robot, a covert, a siren, a covert operative returning home.
Let's see this one. Downside of having so many mules. And I needed those mules actually to store gear before the increase of the bank. It's kind of I do not keep track of what I put where. Let's just quickly check the relics. So here I'm keeping mostly melee stuff. Definitely not what I need. Corrosive damage boost would be nice though. Killing an enemy with corrosive increases your damage with corrosive. This is interesting. Unfortunately, no splash damage. And what about this double penetrating boring gun? It actually shoots 6 projectiles. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, nothing interesting here. Okay, I'm just gonna check one more character, and then if I don't find what I need, so be it.
A siren, a covert operative returning home. A siren warrior.
Let's check this one, last one. This one normally has some elemental projector mods on it, because I use elemental projector for that one. So elemental projector victory rush with, yeah, that's the other one with the corrosive and incendiary. Nothing with cooldown reduction, shotgun shock. This one only has 2 bonuses at the bottom, interesting. Spicy elemental projector. Well, yeah, nothing I can do about this. I'm gonna need to farm for something with cooldown reduction and a victory rush or elemental projector. Any of those would be fine. Snowdrift or elemental projector, anything with auto idle or victory rush would be fine. Currently this is gonna be very squishy, because you can see my HP being reserved and everything. And I'm gonna quickly respec. And I want to do some changes here. So I'm not gonna get any points here and here like I normally do. I did have a link prepared, which I'm gonna follow. So if anyone is wondering the link for the setup I'm gonna follow, it's gonna be this one. This is gonna be the one I'm gonna follow right now. I just prepared it beforehand. Wait, I messed something. Yeah, I put too many points in one of those skills. I knew I'm gonna mess it up eventually. Right, let's do those first then. It's easy that way. Okay, so this is what I had prepared beforehand as a setup that I wanted to try out. This should give me a ton of cooldown reduction. And since I really liked dual railguns, I'm gonna test it with dual railguns first. And then later on I can move on to testing other things. I can test some other stuff, but for now I'm wondering how my survivability would be without a deathless bloodletter setup. Could still go for a deathless for now until I find something better, I guess. This 40% magazine size, I want to see if it works for Iron Bear as well. I should have 3 magazine size. Do I have 4? No, it doesn't work. Okay, so this magazine size only works outside of Iron Bear. Right, for now I'm gonna use the Deathless maybe. But without Bloodletter there's not gonna be any healing going on for the bear. Or for me actually. I'm looking for something with cooldown reduction that can replace what I've got at the moment. Melee enemies, come on, give me something with cooldown reduction. This is cooldown reduction, but it's knife drain, I really don't want that. This would be probably my best option for now. As an alternative, a Snowdrift Victory Rush. I want that Victory Rush. So okay, let's try some trials first. Just a basic test. Any trial would be fine. Any proving ground. Okay, actually let's go on Mayhem 4. I wanna try on Mayhem 4 and wait, am I deathless again? Oh, it's the glitch, okay. It's the glitch, some of the things don't work until you rewog. So it was counting me as being deathless without actually being deathless maybe. That happens when you're switching gear, you better quit to the menu to get all those stats to change. Also when you're switching your skill points, in order to avoid abusing the system and getting stacking stats, you might wanna swap some items and quit to the menu. I think that's gonna be interesting. Later I'm gonna try a Rocketeer setup for Auto Bear. I do have prepared some skill points for a Auto Bear Rocketeer setup. And in the meantime I'm in Mayhem 4, so it's worth opening a chest. Or maybe I wasn't on Mayhem 4. Berserker Rush Vigorous. Right, yeah, I'm gonna quickly go and change to Mayhem for any content that I'm doing. In the meantime, let's queue up again. Mayhem 4. Gotta test this build to the limit. See where it fails. With the Bloodletter Deathless setup it was working fine on Mayhem 3. But now I wanna test with more uptime. This also would be nice. This actually would also be nice if you are using this grenade. While Iron Bear is active, taking damage has 20% chance to spawn a grenade. Or this one. Actually, this one is probably better. So if I use this this grenade anointment on a better grenade than the Firestorm, while I have a mod like this one, where was it? Each time I land critical hit with Iron Bear, there's 25% chance to get that grenade. And getting that grenade up would give me an extra 25 weapon damage and action skill damage. And action skill damage is pretty solid. Action skill damage is what gives you damage to Iron Bear. So this is gonna be an interesting setup with Minesweeper and a grenade mod with that anointment. So while I'm waiting, I can teleport to one of the trials and try it myself. This trial has a lot of armored enemies, so it would be a nice test. This one also has some armored enemies. Let's do this one for now. This one has a lot of shielded enemies, so corrosive. Testing corrosive against shields is a decent test, because if the corrosive sucks against shields, I can just quickly switch to shock and corrosive to have both of them. But I wanna see how dual corrosive would work against shielded enemies on Mayhem 4. And Mayhem 4 is kind of less penalizing when it comes to negative modifiers. So reduce cryo damage, we can deal with that. That's not a big problem for us. I'm gonna quickly switch this to a shocking one. And instead of a cryo assault rifle, let's get something with splash damage. Do I wanna try the Flacker? Maybe. I guess why not. I'm wondering if the bosses of those trials drop something special in Mayhem 4. So even with the shields on, it's not so bad. But yeah, while they have shields, they're barely taking any damage from that corrosive. Look at this guy blocking so many of it. If it was an armored enemy, it probably would have been dead long ago. But just taking that was a bad thing. Look at how much it took me just to kill a single enemy. Let's try something now. Let's try switching to the shock ones. Oh, I can't because this is being used. Okay. Oh, I'm using cryo here. I don't want cryo. I'm gonna be using that only for the modifier. Not because it's a good grenade. It's not a recurring hex. It's just a Murph hex. Mind you, I can get better cooldown if I get a relic with cooldown. I'm thinking what I should do probably would be get rid of Thin Red Line and Desperate Measures. If I get rid of desperate measures in thin red line, that's gonna be more points I can spend into uptime and cooldown reduction, and maybe I can get Cloud of Lead and Stoke the Embers. So I'm gonna check that out later. Because currently I have very low HP, and without Bloodletter we can't regenerate our shields good enough. Okay, let's try again. So we need our HP with this setup, otherwise it's pointless. I already found a good setup, but I want to find more than one good setup, so that's why I'm gonna be changing things a lot. There's gotta be something other than a Bloodletter Deathless setup for most that is viable, otherwise it's gonna be boring if only one Quas mod and relic combination is viable.
Thumbs up, yeah?
Okay, now. And did I have 1 point here? Yeah. So instead of taking this and this, it's gonna go that way. And then more incendiary. Oh. No, I can't get this one. Okay. So I still have to spend the points into this tree, just differently. And do I want more Drowning in Brass or Selfless Vengeance? Or maybe this one. I don't think I need this one. So probably more of this. But that doesn't give me Iron Bear bonuses. This also doesn't seem to be giving me bonuses for Iron Bear. Okay, so I still have 3 points. If I decide not to go for desperate measures, do I want to spend more points into this? Or this? It's restoring based on missing health. Iron Bear deals a lot of area damage. I think this would be fine. Sure, there is a build for me to find somewhere out there when it comes to not using Bloodletter. Alright, I'm gonna do one of them shock, one of them corrosive, just to make sure I've got options. Okay, that might work against shielded enemies. Scout shield. Here shield. This is taking a lot of time. Probably no one is doing trials on Mayhem 4. Alright, I think it found us people to play with. Now let's see which one it would be. If it's if it's the hardest one, the Trial of Fervor, it's gonna be sucky. Alright, no shields here. So here the corrosive dual corrosive setup should be better, or corrosive and incendiary. I'm gonna do this for dual corrosive on this one. And why is my HP still reserved? Am I using a front loader? Something keeps reserving my HP and I'm not sure why and what. I did reset my skill points, maybe it doesn't... Oh, I needed to quit and rewalk for my skill points to be reset properly. For my reserved HP. Because I definitely don't have anything reserving my HP at the moment. Without desperate measures.
Are you worthy?
Where's the armored enemies? Give me the armored enemies. Okay, this is doing fine. Cryo build, eh? Well, yeah, without incendiary it's taking a while, but... I can't hit it. Where did it go? Need to change my grenades as well. Well, this one's pretty tanky. Look, we are barely doing any damage to it. Let's check this one out.
Tapped.
So Mayhem 4 definitely has tanky enemies. In Mayhem 3 this one would have been dead 10-20 times by now.
Stay down, scrub.
No, that's your. I'm just gonna focus on the VAR kit. That's just bullet sponges. There's nothing funny about bullet sponges. Yeah, this is gonna be a long run. If it takes us that much time to kill some of the matriarchs and emperors and everything. Mayhem 4, definitely beefy. I'm not sure how much the difference is between the enemies' HP and armor on Mayhem 3 and Mayhem 4, but on Mayhem 3 I was doing what, like 90,000 when they're 70% elemental damage. So roughly it should be 45-50,000 damage without the 70%. But on Mayhem 4 I don't think I can get it to over 10-15,000 max. You need to change items.
Smacked it down.
I'm gonna have to experiment with an auto bear setup as well. When it comes to auto bear setup, I'm assuming the deathless bloodletter would still be the thing for most. but it definitely seems like my uptime for Iron Bear, even with all the cooldowns, is not satisfactory without cooldown reduction in the relic.
Out of ammo? Damn it!
This is so low. The good thing about this railgun is that it sticks to the ground, to the surface, when it's corrosive, and even if you miss, it can still do some damage.
Passable skills, I suppose.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long run.
A new challenge awaits.
See, oh, out of the bear.
Here we go.
Right, I'm gonna scrap the grenade anointment. I know it's extra 25% extra damage, but I'd rather go that way.
Get good or get dead, scrub.
Let's see. But yeah, if there's anything special on Mayhem 4 from the boss at this one, at the end, it's probably worth doing it. Otherwise, it's probably much better to just run Mayhem 3. Now I wanna try this one.
No ammo.
Empty!
So this does up to 40k, 39k.
Are you prepared?
39k is not bad damage at all. Unfortunately, this one, unlike the corrosive, only has one ammo per mag, so it needs to reload more often. This one dies easier than the Emperor. Trying to shoot through his barrier, but yeah, he's not sharing it much. Where did it go? Did he die? Yeah, I'm gonna try Mayhem 3 now, just to see how much easier it would be.
That is what I want.
Because we did see okay numbers. 40,000 damage per hit is not a bad number when the map mods currently is like this.
As an added bonus, your viewers have a chance at winning a copy of your loot.
Tower penetrating devastator without an anointment. Congrats to whomever would be on Twitch and needs it. And am I the leader? I am, it seems. I'm gonna quickly change again to corrosive. I'm not sure why with all this cooldown reduction and with all this cooldown reduction and the cooldown reduction from the shield and this cooldown reduction, we still have shit tons of cooldown of Iron Bear. What's the cooldown of it? I don't see the cooldown anywhere. It doesn't say a number. Okay, let's go to Mayhem 3. What I really need right now is better relics. Preferably Elemental Projector or Snowdrift with Victory Rush and cooldown reduction. And some area damage or splash damage. %, then another 31, and from the skill I have 40 whenever I do splash damage, which is most of the time because I mostly play with splash weapons. So why does it take so long to regain the cooldown? I think something is glitched out when it comes to the Iron Bear cooldown. Okay, it's not finding me teammates. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and travel to one of those. Just gotta go to... Yeah, I'm just gonna quit. This guy is in the menu. I need to change it to Mayhem 3 again, and I'm gonna wait for those hotfixes to get applied, because maybe some of the stuff is in the hotfixes. Okay, nice. Always good to get all the hotfixes applied, otherwise you might be losing something like DPS or whatever. But yeah, the build I was playing today was strong. I just want to find more builds that are viable than the one I was using. Because it barely required any changing in regards to the gear on my end from my Grenadier build, and it just didn't feel right that way. Alright, let's go to Maurice.
A quick shout out to Claptrap. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. You're alright, Claptrap. Just watch the stairs, though, homie.
Okay, let's try again. I could try Mali 1 takedown as well, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to complete it. Unless I really have some OP teammates. So I want something with a lot of robots. This has a lot of robots. A lot of Mali 1 dudes as well though. And the boss is shielded, so probably I picked the wrong one. Let's teleport to Discipline. Oh, ported to the same place. Wait, why am I teleporting to the exact same one? This one, okay. This one has a robot boss. I wanna see how quickly I can melt this boss. So I'm gonna start off with shock instead of corrosive. I'll start with one of those. Normal bullet damage. Less damage from shock. Okay. And minus section skill damage. That's gonna be a tough one. Well, it started instinct. We're gonna have to do instinct then. Back to corrosive for this map. There aren't any shielded enemies. This is normal bullet damages. Oh, elemental damage bonus. This is gonna be amazing. Assault rifle and sniper rifle damage is what I'm gonna be needing. So, assault rifle. I'm gonna leave some SMGs there for the sake of them being.
Now get out of here.
It is time to prove yourself
Okay.
once again.
Now let's see on Mayhem 3 how strong this is. See, on Mayhem 3 it's amazing. Even with the corrosive.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Guess Mayhem 4 is just for increasingly OP builds. Badass viewer somewhere, not sure where. I wanna kill the thieving jabber though. Tell me I got it. And he didn't escape on low HP. Oh, 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 oh. Who's attacking from behind? So many of them.
Some skill has been demonstrated, I suppose.
So now my iron berry is around halfway recharged. It's taking a while. I definitely need a better relic though.
Ursicor, what?
Yeah, definitely Ursicor. Or is that Ceratops? So yeah, hitting okay crits, 24,000. Or maybe that's not crits, kinda hard to tell. Just now I saw a crit and 18,000, but I didn't see whether the 18,000 was for as part of the crit or not. It would be nice to have something in the crit numbers, like a different colored, like a red colored outline next to the green, orange or whatever text. Just to make sure you know which text, which number is number for the crit.
Wait, I lost count.
But yeah, this is fun, definitely. I think this is what people have been waiting for when it comes to Iron Bear. Look at how long I'm keeping it up. since I started. If you don't move much, it's not wasting as much fuel. And those corrosive ones also have 50% less fuel consumption and 50% less damage as well, but still. It's totally worth it with the 50% less damage because you can shoot up to 3. Okay, Iron Bear can't move through here. This is very well designed level. Yeah, GG. I'm just gonna have to eject. So yeah, Gearbox, fix your level so Iron Bear can go through it. I'm not sure how they've never noticed this. I guess no one used an Iron Bear trying to go through those obstacles.
Empty. Yeah, shut up and die already.
Yeah, indeed.
Check out that body count.
Poisoner, alright, those are resistant to this setup. I'm just gonna focus on the other ones. And for the big boss I'm gonna remove the corrosive and maybe go incendiary for the big boss. This one keeps jumping in front of me to take the hits instead of the other one. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the armored ones. Oh, armored one.
Hell yeah.
And another one. If we can keep them together, they're gonna get hit by the splash damage, all of them together. So fun though. Exactly what I was looking for when it comes to Iron Bear playstyle.
Out.
And it's a breath of fresh air, not using a bloodletter deathless setup. Heal. Ah, and okay, let's just get this one maybe.
Appreciate it.
Okay, I got rest. Thanks, teammate. Iron Bear is back in action. Although I probably should have saved her.
I got you.
Just to make sure he gets that rest. I'm not gonna do much damage against this one because he's shielded. Where did he go? Did he die? Oh, he teleported. Oh, I don't see it. Just gonna give him the fucker. I've got more fuckers in the other hero, so it's not a big problem. Unfortunately, my Iron Bear is now on corrosive, not on incendiary, and I can't change it without exiting and waiting for the next cooldown. Ah shit, are the rocks behind me? Yeah, that's why I couldn't move. Something.
Stay down, scrub.
Quickly. $29.37k, 29.29k. Okay. Yeah, this wastes a lot of bullets, bullets, but a lot of fuel. Alright, this is completed.
Quite the warrior.
We didn't even kill the Guardian, wow. I thought he was dead, but I guess it escaped somehow. It's weird, because I was shooting at the Guardian, then suddenly it just disappeared. Alright, I'm gonna queue again. I hope I get one with more robots to test out that extra damage. Yeah, I don't need that. wondering what to do next. Maybe I can teleport us to another trial and just leave it open. Let's teleport us to this one. I'm just gonna leave it open. If anyone joins us, joins us. And here I'm gonna check out the arcing shock ones against those enemies finally. What did he write? Alright, that's gonna be fine.
It is time to prove yourself once again.
Can't hit it from here. Okay, it ain't that bad, but I need better positioning. But 11,000, not something special, doesn't feel that strong. But shock damage is reduced in this much. How did he die? How did he die so quick? Well, I tried to get him on time. I think he's using the flacker and he's not used to the self-damage with it, maybe. It is a tricky gun if it's his first time using one. And he needs to go. Okay. Well, I tried to save him, so if he got mad about that, not my fault. He's offering me my fucker back. Alright, I need some splash, shock splash weapon. Let's try this one and let's see the damage on this beauty. Just to compare it with the Iron Bear. So if this one on this map does just like a few thousand. It doesn't do over 10,000. And it's minus 50% shock damage, mind you.
Scrub.
So there is one more somewhere there which I can't find. Okay, I hope the grenades get him because I don't want to climb up there again.
Some skill has been demonstrated, I suppose.
I'm not happy with the damage I'm seeing right now with this shock one. The corrosive one was much better because it was doing 3 times, but against shielded enemies it wasn't strong at all. Maybe it's due to the 50% reduced damage though.
Are you using DX11 or 12?
I think I'm using DirectX 12. I need to check. And hello, Links 801. So if I go to options, where was it? Here? Oh, it's DirectX 11. I did not know there's 12. I did not even know there was a better option. Okay. So this is beta. Okay. So I probably need to restart the game for this to take changes though. Thank you for telling me this because I really didn't know there was an option to change to 12. I'm not sure what the difference would be, but if you know, feel free to let me know myself as well. Right, I quickly want to change back to corrosive. QE. Although it's not ready, but anytime now it will be. Where did the robot go? See, okay, that's some nice
It depends on your system. You need to do a bit of testing.
I guess. Well, yeah, you can see my specs. My video card is 3 years old or so. My motherboard is latest generation. My CPU is latest generation, but my graphics card is kind of outdated. 1060. So I'll see if DirectX 12 is better, but it's gonna take some time to figure out whether it is or not. Let's see the damage against the shielded enemies of the corrosive. It's not so bad. I'll actually stick to corrosive instead of using the shock one. Let's fuel drain. Let's fuel drain, having three ammo in the Mac. This one runs a lot. Okay, this one's dead. I'm having so much fun with this though. This is what I wanted. I'm gonna experiment with fists later, but I'm assuming fists would scale off of melee damage. So for the fists it's gonna take some more theory crafting and tinkering. And when it comes to machine guns, miniguns, it's gonna be a lot of reworking, because I'm gonna have to go all the way in the green tree for miniguns. I'm gonna have to stay away from that extra explosive splash damage when it comes to miniguns, I guess. Oh, and now this is over. Since shock damage is reduced, I'd rather use the incendiary, I guess. Even
Bring it,
against the
scrubs.
shielded ones. Oh, he's gonna charge me.
Step to the wrong chick.
Isn't there supposed to be someone coming here, like reinforcements? Oh, and that is your. Okay, let's deal with it. Just gotta kill those first. Yeah, watch the splash damage. I really want to try elemental projector victory rush with cooldown reduction for this build, because I think I can corrode myself if I get hit by those explosions. And so far, even without desperate measures, I do seem to be liking the damage on Mayhem 3. But yeah, probably with desperate measures on Mayhem 4, with the way I initially set this build up before respecking, would be the better option. With the Bloodletter Deathless for Moss itself. But I'm gonna have to find a Bloodletter like the one I've got with 3 points into Desperate Measures. That gives me cooldown, because the one I have doesn't give me cooldown, and it's all about the cooldown for a mech build. What's this? Nemesis. Oh, please be enough fuel, please be enough for the boss fight. I think my fuel will run out right before I reach the boss fight. Or maybe not. I think I'm gonna have a few fuel left for it. Now is the moment of the truth. Yeah, definitely nice damage. So for armored enemies, this is gonna be great for that, for the Valkyries per se, or for Votan's armored face. But with Votan, the problem is not the armored face; it's the shield. When it has double shields, that's what always gets me when it comes to that. But with this mech, I would have enough armor to maybe switch to shock railguns and go and get it. So I'm just actually gonna try a Mayhem Zero Q for a Votan run maybe. Maybe it would be nice to test it. Let's go get this. And I just wanna try how this can fare on Mayhem Zero against the raid boss.
Viewers can win a copy of this sweet loot.
So yeah, I actually need to go to Sanctuary to change the difficulty then. So far, in most cases, whether it was Mayhem 3 or 2 or 1 or 0, the boss kind of seemed overpowered when it comes to this phase where it has the 2 shields. Because there's a lot of damage both from the boss and from the enemies, even on Mayhem 0, that kind of prevents you from even getting close to it. Like with Iron Bear, like I think 50,000 shield gets melted in seconds. 50,000 health gets melted in seconds. Now I have more, and maybe I would be able to survive enough to do like a bit of a burst, then run away and wait for the cooldown. So most likely I would have to be the last man standing again, the one to solo that final phase, but I want to try it. I hope I get teammates though. I do hope I get teammates. So I'm gonna switch to Mayhem 0. Actually, it doesn't work that way. It works that way. And now, social. Mali 1 takedown, Mayhem off. It's True Vault Hunter mode. If it doesn't find me teammates in a few minutes, I'm just gonna go to Mayhem 3. Or even Mayhem 4, who knows, maybe I'm gonna find some people on Mayhem 4. Let's see the official Discord channel, there's a lot of looking for group stuff going on there. Borderlands 3 LFG. Okay, everyone is doing Mayhem 4 for this boss. Maybe I can join a Mayhem 4 group, see how it goes.
I am so gonna kill that guy.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to Mayhem 4 then. Hopefully I find teammates though. This is gonna be tough though.
Maurice will return triumphant.
While I'm at it, might as well go and...
The real deal, baby. Hyper quantum bullshit. That's what it is, so enjoy the ride.
Maybe I can go and grab a fucker quickly, because I might need it. Don't tell me I don't have any fuckers here in the warehouse. I'm gonna grab a boring gun. Tau penetrating boring gun, perfect. And another one. Out of 40. I'm gonna have to place something in the warehouse. Well, never you mind. Never you mind. So Mayhem 4 on this dungeon, that's gonna be a pain in the bum. I don't think I can complete it with random people. I need someone to carry me. Because I don't think I can do it, but we'll see who's in my team. So far I've never done it on Mayhem 4. I've only completed it once on Mayhem 3 with 3 Amaras, me and 2 more Amaras. Not sure how we managed to complete it with 3 Amaras. I think the other 2 guys were face grasp, or maybe one of them was face cast, but I was definitely on my face slam Amara back then. Two Amaras, okay. I love it when there's 2 Amaras, I guess. I guess there's high chances we can succeed again. Shock attunement, okay.
Opportunity strikes again.
What's the map mod? Normal bullet damage increased. Enemies take less damage from crits.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Got one ready. Release this power.
Why is it so quick? Are those is the host speed hacking or something? Or is it just some of that Amara skill, the Amara skill that gives movement speed? Everything seems a bit faster than it should be. Look at how quick they are. I think they're speed hacking. Who is the host? Hoffman 94. Look at him, he's like speeding through the whole map like Speedy Gonzalez. That doesn't seem normal speed to me. Maybe there's some sort of a build I don't know about, but it doesn't seem that way. I mean, even on Zane's speed build, I've seen people moving slower than that with maxed out speed. Yeah, they definitely are using something that's making everyone fast. It just doesn't seem normal to me. And I'm not seeing anything at the bottom of my screen like a buff. Oh, this was a lot of damage that Iron Bear could not handle. What's this? Maggie. He's getting shot by something. Jetpack commando. Gonna wait to use my Iron Bear when it's time to deal armor damage, corrosive damage. Who's next? Come on, teammates, get the shield down so I can do some damage. One of them was attuned to shock, I think he changed to corrosive. The other one was firing, still to fire. This Corroder is immune. Okay, I should do damage to the other shield then. Is one of the Valkyries down already? Right.
Triple kill confirmed.
Got those. And what dropped?
Those
Recursion.
are advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
Yeah, so far for a Mayhem 4 it wasn't bad. And the wood piñata. Right, Guardian token. with each shot. And for this part, what I would want probably wouldn't be the corrosive, but let's use the corrosive regardless of that. Oh, did you see that? This is a glitch. This is a glitch where you spawn Iron Bear and it disappears and it uses your cooldown. It happened to me when I was recording my build video today 3 times for the duration of 2 rounds in the Cistern's Water. Like on round 3 and 4 I think, or on round 3 and 2 it happened 2 times. Or 3 times. Stormchucker. Let's see.
That skewer has shown their ugly face. Take them down.
Okay, this time there was no glitch with the Iron Bears. And I think this Iron Bear thing happens when there's a elemental pool, like a shock pool, corrosive pool, incendiary pool underneath me when I'm summoning Iron Bear. Because before Iron Bear gets summoned, it seems his HP is very low before you actually enter it. And while you're doing the entering animation, it kind of gets destroyed in a second. And that's something they probably need to figure out how to fix, because it's definitely a bug. This one is a corroder, so I'd rather use my fire against other enemies, leaving the corroders to them. So this is where my damage would have been useful when we start killing those drones. Okay. Where did he rest? He rest, never mind. Oh, and the dog is the badass. Come on, doggy. my shots are not reaching that far. Let's focus the dogs, I guess. Okay. Tanky dogs. Yeah, I'm loving those Amaras, and maybe with those Amaras we can actually complete this. We're doing decent damage. Let's check the chest here if there is one. There isn't one. What about the one here? Okay, there is one here. So, what I'm thinking is, instead of this thing here, I need to equip my... Do I want the boring gun? Guess it's a good option. I don't think I'm gonna need the hive. I'm quite squishy now though. Compared to my Bloodletter Deathless build, this is definitely a squishier version. Wow, I'm outside of Iron Bear. When I'm inside Iron Bear, I'm kind of slow. So I do have that 75,000 Iron Bear HP, but my speed and mobility is kind of almost non-existent. Let's reload everything. Make sure it's ready when we need it.
Always useful.
So can we do this mayhem for... I'm counting on the Amaras. I'm gonna try and do my best not to die. So I can help with the DPS when it's armored phase, but yeah. It's not gonna be easy.
Now that is definitely your target! Light that giant bastard up!
Iron Bear is definitely not the best one for here, because look at that, I can escape those missiles that he's casting. But normally, as I said, the problem isn't his armor phase, the problem is the shield phase with the two shields coming in a moment. So this is what normally is the problem. Okay, they got that shield down. Oh, those Amaras, I'm not sure what they're using, but wow. They definitely got his shield down very quick. Well, now it's the easier part. That almost seems too easy. Shock Amaras with Phase Grasp, Stillness of Mind. And I think they used the Stormfront grenades and kind of spammed the hell out of him with Stormfront grenades.
Takedown in the bag. Pack it up.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter. That ass kicking
Maybe
will
one
make
of them
no
switched to
odds
Phase
before
Cast
they come at us again.
for the boss fight. It makes sense if one of them has Elemental Projector Phase Cast, and that would explain a lot of the stuff. I'm not seeing anything specifically strong. A Flacker, Tunguska, Monaco, Berserker Launchpad. I'm just gonna take it and nothing too fancy. Yeah, they're definitely using some weird build that deals a lot of damage. Right, I'm gonna quit to make sure my items save, because if a cost quits and all the items I've looted don't save, it's gonna suck. Hmm. Now let's try the auto bear setup. I think it's time to try the auto bear setup. So I'm going to Sanctuary, another respec, change of some things and items. For auto bear I probably want my bloodletter. But I'm gonna try with the rocket with Minesweeper. Do I want Minesweeper or Rocketeer? Rocketeer. I'm gonna have less cooldown reduction now. I'm gonna go for Deathless though. But no, if I go Deathless, never mind. Deathless without Bloodletter won't be that good. I'm gonna test with both of them. In the meantime, let's go respec now. For an auto bear setup. I got something prepared already. And the one I'm gonna try is where is it? This is the one I'm gonna try. Maybe it would work, maybe it wouldn't, but I've prepared that link. I've included it into the build that I uploaded today. Now, okay. I'm probably gonna get desperate measures, because if it's out to bear I need the desperate measures, so I'm gonna try without the thin red line though. Without thin red line, without bloodletter. So I'm gonna need 4 points like this. And what do I have? Points here. For auto bear I want all that incendiary damage. Do I want 1 point here? Or do I want to... So would this work for auto bear? Is this is there any point in putting this fuel when I'm doing auto bear? It gives me iron bear damage, so probably there is a point of maxing it out for auto bear. I'm not following, by the way, the link. I'm trying to do something different than the link. Which reminds me, let's open this link and see if I manage to do something similar to it without even looking at it. So 5-3. Okay, I only placed 2 points into fuel in that link. Maybe I should have done it like in the link, but... Okay, what am I missing here? I've got thin red line in the link. But I decided to not get thin red line. And on the link I put 2 points here. And 0 points into torque quas promotion put there. Fire in the skag then is not maxed out, whereas here I maxed it out almost. Oh no. Okay, let's keep that at 3 points and let's get extra cooldown rate. And now if I want this iron bear, I'm gonna again try and get double corrosive iron bear for auto bear. Or maybe, do you know what, maybe instead of getting that I can do this. Which was the one that increases the damage taken. This one increases the damage taken by 15%. That way I would know, no, actually this would let me know who the enemy, who the auto bear is attacking. What about the singularity? Every 7 grenade is singularity. That's gonna be nice for crowd control. Let's try this. And what I will do is I will try cisternous water with this. This is my first test always when I'm trying something normally cisternous water. On Mayhem 3. I'm on Mayhem 4, but let's try it on Mayhem 4, I guess. But I'm gonna try and queue up. Better to go Mayhem 3 though. Mayhem 3 just to compare it to my other build. The non-auto bear build on Mayhem 3 could do a certain amount of damage. I wanna compare this damage to the other damage to see how it is. One thing I want to know about auto bear is when I exit the iron bear, does this count as action skill end or does it count action skill end when auto bear ends itself? There's a lot of things that I wish I knew. Oh, this keeps happening to me every time I port to this map. Unfortunately, that's not the map I wanna do. That's the last one I would prefer to do. Because there's so many shields here. I wish we could select which one we're queuing for. They should actually add an option with checkboxes. Like in here where you see this, you should be able to have a checkbox for all three of them. And when they add other ones, to just select with checkboxes which ones you want to queue for. So if I only want to queue for shaft and cistern, I can just select shaft and cistern from a checkbox and then uncheck the slaughter star. Or if I want to just cistern, I can check it, uncheck the other two. The same goes for the proving grounds. There needs to be like a pop-up window that opens that menu where you can just select which ones you want to queue for. I hope we got a good mod. Let's see. Assault rifle, sniper rifle damage. This is gonna be tricky, but okay.
Welcome to the creature slaughter, sponsored by Torg. Looks like we've got another feast for the beasts, huh? Well, far be it for me to hold you back when you're just so dead set on feeding my flock. Just so you know, I've got money riding on your inevitable death, so don't let me down. Get in there. Another circle of slaughter, sponsored by me, Torg. Yeah.
I've heard that the Luda, by the way, the Luda sniper drops from the last boss of this one. Haven't confirmed it. I don't need shock here. Am I the leader or is he? He left. Okay, let's start so, and maybe if someone wants to join, they can join afterwards. Oh, it's still not realized that the other party member left. Come on. Did he glitch it somehow by leaving? There we go. Let's leave the Iron Bear here. Exit and see how it goes. I wish I could see the. Let's actually pay attention to the damage. Am I able to see his damage? I can. It keeps healing, from what I can see. This is probably gonna be the final run of today, because it's 21 past midnight. So yeah, I kind of started streaming late today because I was busy with some work before editing the video for the YouTube build. And we'll see. I could probably pull out another build video tomorrow, but I want to do some more testing, some more experimentation before rushing another build video, so I'd rather be prepared with more items for a specific setup. So let's put this Iron Bear here. So I'm assuming the Iron Bear, Auto Bear is gonna be the perfect aimbot to deal against those flying birds, because he never misses. Unlike me, I keep missing. But yeah.
Let's get it over with.
New badass.
Stay down, scrub.
Yeah, he definitely is more effective than me controlling him. I'd rather just let him be and just shoot stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of that. And can I go in there via Daka? Oh, I don't have Daka Bear. But Daka Bear needs to be boosted. I don't think anyone uses this skill. But it would be amazing to have Auto Bear and to be able to go on top of the turret. What I think Daka Bear should allow you to do is, instead of using the built-in turret, you should be able to use your own weapons. And just to get some damage boost, maybe of those weapons while you're in there. That's gonna be nice, like 10-15% damage boost, not too much. And so you're sacrificing your mobility by standing on top of Iron Bear. That's how I would rework the skill if someone would tell me what I would do to the skill to make it so that people would actually prefer to go inside the Daka Bear turret. Instead of it being a Daka Bear turret, just being able to use your own guns with increased damage when mounting the secondary spot in Iron Bear.
That's just what I do.
Right, let's put the bear here. I think that's a good spot for it. What's here? Oh, don't tell me there's a glitched enemy. Come on. Oh, I can get it. Even though it's glitched, I can damage it. So, yeah. Let's try this. Got it. Let's try the boring gun a bit, by the way. The penetrating boring gun shoots 6 projectiles instead of just 2. So it's definitely something worth testing if you get a good one. It's a good gun to spam from up above, like if I were to climb up here. Come show yourself so my Iron Bear can hit you. Look at him, he's hiding, so Iron Bear can't hit him. But he can't hit me either if he doesn't show himself.
Out of ammo? Damn it!
So of course this is slower than the previous map I've been doing. That was recorded for the regular build, because this doesn't have 70% extra elemental damage. But I think it's still a good clearing speed for the Iron Bear itself if I don't do the damage. Should preserve some of my grenades for when there's birds actually. The only problem is when I'm not controlling Iron Bear, I can't tell him attack this enemy, attack that enemy. So yeah, I can't tell him to attack the birds or to focus on elite, and I think something like this would be very helpful to be able to, like, using attack command. Oh, and now this glitch happened. I like using attack command on Flak, or like telling the drone to attack on Zane, to be able to do the same for Iron Bear if you want a certain enemy focused. Even if it requires a skill point to spec into something to get this, it's gonna be a nice addition.
I'm better than this.
Where? Oh, there. Yeah, there's a lot of those
Smack
invaders.
down. Here they come.
Definitely more squishy with this setup though.
That's a welcome sight.
But of course my shield is not the perfect one I could have for such a setup. Transformer with cooldown reduction might have been better, so I can actually have a way of healing the shield. Okay, time to get Iron Bear to help me. Come on, Iron Bear, we need you. One second, and now. When Iron Bear deals splash damage, he actually keeps healing me due to vampire. So yeah, now I have an extra source of healing when he's doing damage, because he's doing splash damage. I should start doing splash damage myself as well. Oh, he's over. Definitely slower that way, but maybe due to the reduced elemental damage. That's why. Or the lack of increased such. Give me some grenades, come on. Don't die, don't die. Ah, don't tell me this just happened. Come on, Iron Bear, kill someone, kill someone, kill someone. I should not have gone for a grenade launcher on him. I'm just gonna give him dual railguns, honestly. This grenade launcher does not feel right now. Not for this setup, for this map.
Of course you did! You're a fucking badass!
For the birds, I'd much rather have him with dual railguns.
Fucking action! New round! Go!
Look at him sniping his way from the other end of the map. Oh, he's still
Who
doing
saw
the
that?
singularity. Strange.
Get over here, dickweeds!
Or maybe that was just me. Yeah, he's still doing the singularity. That's a glitch. He's using 2 railguns. Oh no, he's using the grenade launcher. But it seems like he's using 2 railguns as well. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait for him to end. I think because I changed the skills while he was still alive. That's why it's not doing 2 railguns. Let's explode him and make a new one. Should be able to destroy this bar kit. Wow, how did he die so
Anybody
quickly?
counting?
Alright, let's just do some grenades, I guess.
Out!
Hell yeah! Bring on the next fucking wave!
What's this? Let's drink where? I'm wondering why no one is joining. Do people not farm this place? It's one of my favorite places actually to do as content, as a type of content. If only it was better and more rewarding. Alright, now I want Iron Bear to be around here somewhere. So many badass viewers.
Better luck next life! What up?
Oh, wow. Well, when I was controlling it with my other setup, it definitely melted those in 2 magazines with Iron Bear. I need to check how much damage he does on his own, let's see. 8,000, 9,000 maximum. 26,000, okay, he does 26,000 with some of the crits.
We've got knocked the fuck out!
I definitely saw 26,000 a few times.
Fucking righteous!
Next round.
Madhouse! It's gonna be a fucking madhouse out there! Fuck yeah!
I'm on a freaking roll!
pull it towards us. Why is it not attacking? Come on, Iron Bear, attack. So when I do auto bear at the moment, I can kind of, when using splash damage, reuse Iron Bear before his duration has even ended. With this Rocketeer mod, and mind you, my Rocketeer mod doesn't have cooldown reduction. It's a kind of a mediocre Rocketeer mod. This one. See, two of them are kind of wasted, because I'm not always using torque in them. I'm rarely using pistol right now, so the magazine size is nice, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to farm better Rocketeers. Gonna have to farm better Bear Trooper mods as well.
Can't throw what I don't have.
Use more fucking explosives this time! More!
Ursicor, what?
Okay.
Freaking multi-kill, yeah!
Wondering where to put my Iron Bear. Don't miss the wood ghost. No. It's gonna disappear. Nice, the Iron Bear got it. I probably should place the bear here. But yeah, the Iron Bear on auto bear is pretty spawn killing. Now there's one thing I also want to try before this is over, and this is using the Deathless and the Bloodletter, just to see how stronger the Iron Bear would be. Because my Bloodletter is with 3 points into Desperate Measures. I want to see if I can get this damage he does to get much higher than 26k, which he was doing. So let's pay attention to the damage now. 41,000. 41,000, okay. So definitely the Bloodletter is still the best mod, even for Iron Bear based builds. A Bloodletter with a lot of points into Desperate Measures is just a lot of stuff. A lot of damage. He's missing, by the way. Look, this enemy is an enemy he can actually miss against. Because this one is pretty fast. And it's pretty easy for it to dodge Iron Bear's attacks. And look, Iron Bear is attacking the walls instead of it. I'm gonna try and pull it closer to me and to Iron Bear. So there are actually enemies which Iron Bear would be able to miss and not hit.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. Next.
But this 41,000 is without the 70% elemental damage. The map I'm doing right now is increase the assault rifle, sniper rifle damage. That's my SMGs. Currently my Kutzmen are so bad when it comes to the damage they do. This one is good though. This one is doing a bit more damage than normal. So now that I don't have the Rocketeer, the Auto Bear mod, I have a few seconds of downtime, which is kind of okay. A few seconds of downtime is nothing to be too sad about. If I keep using splash damage, I can actually keep the downtime to 0 probably. Because Iron Bear deals splash damage, so each time he does that splash damage, I think he gives me extra cooldown returned. So now a few seconds of downtime again. I think this is the better option though, instead of using that Iron Bear based mod. So what I would need is a cooldown reduction on a Bloodletter mod like the one I've got. Like this one, but instead of the health regen and grenade radius, maybe some area of effect damage and cooldown reduction.
No nades.
Currently they are not killing Iron Bear, he's just staying for the duration of Iron Bear, and that's why it's taking that short amount of time before he's over. Look at him charging. When his duration is over, he charges into even flying enemies. Okay, final round, round 5. Don't tell me this is gonna kill me. This explosion. Seriously? Seriously?
Fight for the wrong side. Get dead.
this is the funniest shit ever.
Freaking multi-kill, yeah!
One heck of an Iron Bear.
Crap, out.
So yeah, after this round is over, all 4 waves of it, 5 waves of it, it's gonna be ending from my stream for today. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna do some Torchlight Frontiers or Chaos Bane. It depends. I will do some Borderlands off stream though to try and experiment with certain stuff.
I'm feeling it.
There. No, there. But I'm so happy with the changes for Iron Bear. I never expected that they buffed it so much. Inventory full.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Actually need to use splash damage to keep Iron Bear's cooldown. Whoa.
Right?
Use more fucking explosives this time! More!
Where's the enemies gonna be this time?
Oh, dear me. It appears there is a badass steward in your midst. Let us take it out, Hunter.
Not enough space because of the enemy, really?
Shoot up.
I forgot to buy ammo, by the way. I should have bought ammo after round 3 ended before round 4.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Is this Ceratops the baddest viewer or is it something else? Yeah, it's it. Oh, and a Dominator. Alright, Iron Bear, show us what you got. Oh, Iron Bear got glitched again, I think. It disappeared. No, no, it's still here. Still shooting.
Give it a good kicking.
Look at him jumping. Something dropped here which I've not checked. Oh, never mind, I've checked this one. Which wave is it? Wave 4 right now.
Serving up fresh hot death.
So 2 more waves until we're done.
Who saw that?
Not enough space to...
There's a new badass steward in your area.
I can use him as a body shield, as a meat shield, if I stand behind him.
I say, Hunter, a terrible badass steward has appeared in your area.
Counting? Just feeding the birds.
Scourge, using Scourge with melee attacks. Oh shit, I should have just been attacking stuff. Those vendors.
A thrilling hunt! A badass viewer hunt! Go on then! Give your quarry a thorough beating!
Alright, Iron Bear, kill it. Kill it.
Oh look, dead meat.
Time to play a mighty badass viewer! A badass!
Nice. Wow, 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 what a damage.
Opening up a finely aged cask of whoop ass. Clip sash.
Shit, out of ammo. Oh boy. Right. I'm gonna have to use this for a while.
Hunter, there's a new badass viewer in your area.
Let's go grab some ammo in the meantime. Ah! Quickly kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Ah, I'm cryoed.
Slay a mighty badass viewer of a... well, a badass. That's the technical term, Hunter.
Now those VAR kits, my Iron Bear is not focusing, and that's why it's not as efficient as it should be. Maybe now he would start focusing then. He better be focusing it, it was right next to him. Oh shit, it's dead.
Better luck next life.
Shit. I need to get out of this place. Am I using the elemental projector deathless? Yeah, with the blood letter this time.
All out.
This is out of ammo again.
Can't throw what I don't have.
There's this Varkit. Let's try not exiting so I can focus it. It's not taking much damage. Interesting why it's so tanky this time. Anything from the map to indicate about this? This is time for the break of the tank, I guess. Ah, no! Give me a snake, give me a snake.
Bang.
What is this? Oh! Again, one shot. Come on, snake, snake. Alright, this one died. Oh, and now I'm out of ammo for assault rifles too. This is what I get for not benching my ammo one time.
Hell yeah.
Where is the badass?
Time for a scrap. Waste it and paste it.
Yeah, no ammo. Fuck. Time for an SMG. Oh no, SMGs had reduced damage. Assault rifle, sniper rifle. This could do. Oh, and now this guy's here. Need my iron there to be ready for him. Come on.
Serving up fresh, hot death.
Okay, time for iron bear. I'm gonna use it myself instead of iron bear to make sure it gets focused on the right target.
What up?
Was that it? More cool. Oh, I think that was it. Oh, there's just one glitched somewhere here. Where though? Oh, this one.
That was goddamn awesome! You're a fucking badass!
Alright, well, that was it from me for today.
Hello, viewers. You have a chance to win a copy of
There's gonna be some more streaming tomorrow, probably in Borderlands, but there will be some streaming tomorrow. And I'm not gonna do a build video tomorrow because I wanna have some more information and I've got other stuff to do. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, thanks for all the follows, subscribers and everything in all three platforms that I stream and upload content to. Keep it cool guys, until next time, and see you around. Goodbye.